Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive all about ebooks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
We've got a whole bunch of sources here today,
Oh, yeah.
covering writing and publishing,
Uh-huh.
legal stuff, genre selection, you name it.
The whole 9 yards.
We're going to uncover what makes an ebook really stand out,
Right, from the content.
from the content to the marketing, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like,
It's interesting how ebooks have, totally changed publishing. It wasn't like an overnight thing, though.
right.
The first one was way back in 1971,
Wow.
and it took a long time for them to catch on.
It really makes you wonder
I know.
what those early authors would think
Totally.
of the ebook world today.
Right.
Our sources actually point out that ebooks can be
Yeah.
30 to 50% cheaper than print books.
That's huge.
That's massive. And
Well,
with
plus this,
e-readers, you can carry like a whole library around with you.
That's right. It's amazing. I mean,
Unimaginable back then.
totally unimaginable.
So,
And the sources also say editing is so much easier with ebooks.
right.
Plus, authors keep ownership of their work.
Which wasn't always the case
Not at all.
with traditional publishing.
Nope.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're all fired up to write your own ebook.
Awesome.
There's one tip from our sources that I really loved.
Oh, yeah.
Sensory details.
Okay.
Have you ever read a book and you could practically smell the scene?
Oh, yeah, totally.
That's what hooks a reader
It's so powerful.
to get your creative juices flowing.
Yes.
Free writing and mind mapping can be really helpful.
was great.
Free write is just like,
Let it all out.
let your thoughts go.
Don't judge.
No judgment.
Just write.
Yeah, it's a great way to
Break through that writer's block.
get rid of that writer's block.
Totally.
For me, it's like
Yeah.
clearing the mental clutter
Yeah.
to make way for the good stuff.
Exactly. I love that analogy.
I've tried free writing myself,
Uh-huh.
and it's surprising what comes out
Oh, yeah.
when you just let go.
It's amazing.
Now you've got some ideas.
Okay.
You got to think about
Yeah.
what kind of ebook you want to create.
Right.
Our sources say
Uh-huh.
different genres need different approaches.
For sure.
Novels, you need a lot of creativity.
Yeah. Big
I
time.
got to make those characters and plots believable.
Right.
It's all about asking yourself those tough questions.
Yeah.
Like, why? How?
Yeah, those are the ones
Really dig deep.
that elevate the story for
Absolutely.
self-help ebooks.
Yeah.
Our sources say
Uh-huh.
readers want advice they can actually use. Practical, achievable advice. You can't just
You can't just throw out these big concepts.
right
Got to show them how to use it.
in their everyday lives.
Exactly.
And for self-help,
Yeah.
establishing credibility is so important
Oh,
early on.
right away.
Readers have to trust you
They got to know you know what you're talking about.
before they buy in.
Absolutely.
Our
Yes.
sources on memoirs.
They point out that it's more than just telling your life story.
Right, it's got to be more than that.
It's about using storytelling techniques
Yeah.
to connect with readers
On an emotional level.
emotionally.
Yeah, make them feel it.
That vulnerability is powerful.
Oh, so powerful.
And then there's children's books.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can make even technical topics
I know.
engaging for young readers.
It's really cool.
Our sources say careful planning
Yeah.
and illustration are key.
Ooh.
You got to hold their attention.
You got to make them want to turn the page.
And speaking of illustration,
Yeah.
tools like Canva and ChatGPT,
Oh, they're game changers.
they can really change the game.
For ebook creation.
I'm not a design expert,
Me neither.
so I love tools that make it easier.
Oh, they're lifesavers.
But that brings us to copyright.
Yes, the legal stuff.
You got to understand the legal side of things.
Before you start adding images or text,
Right.
our sources stress the importance of understanding copyright,
Right.
Creative Commons. Yeah.
Public domain.
All of it.
It's essential.
I know I've been tempted to use a cool image I found online,
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
but our sources have these case studies
Oh, yeah.
about using artwork music,
Uh-huh.
even book excerpts
Yeah.
that show you what's okay and what's not.
Really helpful.
It's so important to respect creators' rights.
Totally agree.
Okay, so you've written your ebook,
Yes.
you've figured out the legal stuff, and you're ready to share it with the world.
Time to publish.
Oh, the choices can be overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
Our sources cover a ton of options.
Like what?
Amazon, KDP,
Okay.
Etsy Shopee,
Wow.
Google Playbooks, Apple Books.
Keep going.
Even TikTok for promotion.
TikTok, too.
It seems like there's a platform for everyone,
For every author and every goal,
Right.
each platform has its own pros and cons
which our sources break down.
in detail.
Amazon KDP is usually the go-to,
Uh-huh.
but Etsy has its own appeal.
Especially for niche genres.
Speaking of platforms,
Okay.
where should you publish?
That's the big question.
Let's focus on Amazon KDP.
It's the big one.
It's a major player.
For sure.
What are some insider tips?
Yeah, fill us in.
About making the most of KDP.
I'm all ears. So welcome back to our ebook deep dive.
We are talking all things ebooks.
In part 1, we covered writing genres,
Yeah.
legal stuff publishing.
The works.
Now let's talk about getting your ebook out there.
To the readers.
To the readers, exactly.
You can't just publish and expect people to find it.
Nope, not anymore.
You need a marketing plan.
Absolutely a solid strategy.
One idea I really liked from the sources
Oh, yeah.
was a video book trailer.
Oh, those are cool.
Have you seen any of those?
Oh, yeah, they're getting super popular.
Yeah.
It's like a movie trailer for your book.
Yeah, give readers a taste of what it's about.
Visual and emotional, you know.
And it's so easy to share them online.
YouTube, TikTok, all over the place.
A well-made trailer could really grab people's attention.
Our sources also mentioned limited time promotions.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Like a deadline gets people moving.
Urgency is a powerful thing.
You could offer a discount for a limited time.
Okay.
Or bonus content for pre-orders.
All right.
Maybe early access to a chapter.
That's smart.
Give readers a reason to buy now.
Not later.
Makes sense.
Makes them feel like they're getting something special.
What about influencer marketing?
Oh, that's huge these days.
Everyone's talking about it.
It can be super effective, but you gotta find the right influencers.
Ones that actually fit your book.
Yeah, genre, target audience, all that.
You want to reach the right readers.
Not just a ton of random people.
Right. So it's not about
Not just about follower count.
millions of followers.
You need an audience that actually cares about your topic.
Exactly.
We could reach out to them for reviews,
Okay.
interviews, guest blog posts.
Get your book out there.
Yeah, it's all about building relationships.
Leveraging their credibility.
Exactly.
It's not just about paying for a shout out.
No, it's got to be authentic.
A real connection.
A genuine partnership.
Our sources also mentioned email marketing.
Oh, email.
I thought that was kind of old school.
You'd be surprised.
I guess it's still relevant.
Oh, yeah. Email is far from dead.
If you have a list of people who are actually interested,
Subscribers who care about your genre.
you can use email to announce new releases.
Oh, yeah.
Share exclusive content.
That's a good one.
Keep in touch with your readers.
Keep that connection going.
I like the idea of exclusive content for email subscribers.
Me too. It makes them feel special.
Like a VIP club.
Exactly. And personalization is key.
What do you mean?
Use their names. Tailor the content to their interests.
Oh, okay. Make it personal.
So they don't just tune you out.
Like you're talking directly to them.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about reader reviews.
Ah, yes. Reviews.
They can make or break a book.
Go for sure.
It feels weird to ask for them.
I know, it's awkward.
What are some good strategies?
Our sources suggest a few things. One is just ask at the end of your ebook.
Go.
Remind them that reviews help authors.
Yeah.
And make it easy for them to leave one.
Provide links.
Yeah, direct links.
You could even offer a little incentive.
Oh, like what?
A bonus chapter.
Okay.
Or a chance to win something.
A giveaway.
Yeah. For those who leave a review,
I like that.
our sources say make it super easy.
It's super easy.
Given templates,
Oh, yeah. Pre-written reviews.
they could just adapt.
Some people just need a little nudge.
Little push.
Exactly.
So we've talked about online marketing,
Yeah.
but don't forget about offline marketing.
Cost line.
For an ebook,
How do you do that?
you can get creative.
Okay.
If you're at a conference or an event,
Okay.
you could have flyers with a QR code.
Linking to your ebook.
Exactly. People can scan it and buy right there.
I like that.
Connecting the physical and digital worlds.
Yeah, that's clever.
You could even offer a special discount.
Oh. For
Wow.
people at the event.
Yeah. For scanning the code.
Makes them feel special.
Or you could host a webinar.
A webinar
Yeah. Or a workshop.
about your book's topic.
Yeah. Showcase your expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Connect with potential readers.
Build a community.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit.
Okay.
Audiobooks.
Audiobooks. Oh, yeah.
They're getting so popular.
Huge.
I listen to more audiobooks than I read physical books.
I know, me
It's a
too.
whole new audience.
People listen while they commute.
Exercise.
Do chores.
Yeah.
It's great.
Making an audiobook used to be a big deal.
Oh, yeah. A huge undertaking.
But our sources talk about resources that make it easier now.
Oh, really?
There are platforms that connect authors with narrators
Okay.
and producers.
Producers, too.
You can find talented people without spending a fortune.
That's great.
Some authors even narrate their own books.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That must be rewarding.
If you have a good voice.
Have you ever thought about narrating your own work?
I have, but I think I'd leave it to the pros.
Yeah.
I admire the authors who can do it, though.
Once your audiobook is done,
Yeah.
you can put it on platforms like Audible,
Uh-huh.
iTunes, Google Play.
Reach a ton of listeners.
It's a great way to expand your reach.
Connect with people in a new way.
Before we move on to making money,
Okay.
let's go back to formatting.
Formatting. Oh, yeah.
It seems like a small thing.
But it's important.
It can really impact the reader's experience.
Oh, yeah.
I've stopped reading ebooks because the formatting was bad.
I know, it can be distracting.
What are some things to avoid?
Our sources talk about the different parts of an ebook.
Okay.
The disclaimer, table of contents,
Right.
the blurb.
Yeah.
Make sure those are done well.
They can really elevate the presentation.
It's like setting the stage.
You want everything to be clear and inviting.
Exactly.
One thing people forget is white space.
Oh, yeah, white space.
Too much text on a page can be overwhelming.
Especially on a screen.
It's like giving your words room to breathe.
I love that.
For children's ebooks,
Yeah.
visuals are super important.
Oh, yeah. Got to make it engaging.
Interactive.
Yeah, pop-up images, sound effects, quizzes.
Wow, it sounds like there's a real art to formatting.
There is, and it depends on the genre.
You got to learn the best practices.
And stay curious.
The ebook world is always changing.
So never stop learning.
We've covered a lot in this deep dive,
a ton of information.
but there's still more to explore
Oh, yeah.
in our final part.
We're going to talk about making money from your ebook,
Okay.
building your author brand,
Uh-huh.
and staying ahead of the curve in digital publishing.
All right, so we're back for the final part of our ebook deep dive.
We've talked about a lot,
We have.
from writing to marketing audiobooks,
Now it's time to talk about the business side.
the money,
Making money from your ebook.
building your author brand.
Staying ahead of the curve in digital publishing.
It's a whole other world.
You know, when I first thought about writing an ebook,
Yeah.
I was so focused on like the creative part,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really think about the money.
Right. You just want to write.
But our sources make it clear.
Oh, yeah.
There are smart ways to make money.
Beyond just selling single ebooks.
So what are some of those strategies?
Well, one thing is creating a series.
A series of ebooks.
If readers love your first book,
They'll want more.
especially if you leave them wanting more,
They're like cliffhangers.
unanswered questions.
They're creating a whole world they can get lost in
Exactly. And that works really well.
for certain genres.
Like fantasy sci-fi romance.
Where readers get attached to the characters.
And the story continues over multiple books.
I can see that.
You can also bundle your ebooks
Like
together
a package deal
at a discounted price,
to encourage people to buy more than one.
especially new readers.
It's like a sample platter.
a taste of everything you offer.
I've definitely bought those bundles before.
Yeah, me too.
Our sources also talk about using your expertise,
To make money.
not just selling ebooks themselves.
Right. You can create online courses
Workshops,
based on your ebook's content.
go more in depth.
Interact with your audience.
I've taken some online writing courses.
Yeah.
They're really helpful.
It's like having an expert right there with you.
Answering your questions, giving feedback,
You can structure your courses however you want.
and price them accordingly.
There are platforms like Udemy and Teachable,
That make it easy to sell them.
or you can host them on your own website.
So many options.
Oh, so many options.
What about coaching or consulting,
That's another good one.
especially for self-help or business books?
Take your expertise beyond the page.
Work one-on-one with people.
Give them that personalized support.
It makes sense.
So we've talked about making money,
Yeah,
but building your author brand is also important.
for long-term success.
What do you mean by author brand?
Yes, some authors might not like that term.
Too corporate, maybe?
Yeah,
But it's really just what makes you stand out.
in a crowded market.
It's your identity, your voice, your presence,
It's about being you,
but also being strategic.
how you present yourself.
Exactly. One key element is consistency.
In everything.
Your writing style, book covers.
Social media, website design.
Create a cohesive experience.
That shows who you are.
I struggle with that sometimes.
How so?
I'm on so many social media platforms.
Yeah,
I feel like my online presence is all over the place.
it's a common problem.
Like, if different people on different platforms.
It can help to think about your overall message.
And make sure everything reflects that.
Like a mission statement for your brand.
That's a good way to think about it.
Engaging with your readers is also crucial.
To build a following.
Respond to comments,
Nah.
join discussions.
Host virtual book clubs, Q&A
Those
sessions.
personal connections matter.
It's easy to get caught up in the numbers.
Follower sales.
It's really about connecting with people.
Absolutely. Those readers who connect with you.
They'll be your biggest fans.
They'll tell everyone about your book.
Word of mouth is powerful.
So we've talked about branding,
Yeah,
but you also got to stay informed.
about the digital publishing world.
It's always changing. New trends popping up all the time.
What should authors be paying attention to now?
I'm curious.
One trend is interactive ebooks.
Interactive ebooks.
It's not just reading text anymore.
It's more than that.
You can add quizzes, polls,
Videos,
thoughts.
audio clips.
Make it more engaging.
More immersive.
Like those interactive children's books.
I've seen those. They're cool.
They can work for other genres too.
What about those AI writing tools?
Oh yeah, everyone's talking about those.
Are they something to embrace or to fear?
I wouldn't worry about robots taking over.
Not yet.
But they can be helpful tools.
For brainstorming, overcoming writer's block.
Improving your writing.
Like a digital writing assistant.
Exactly. I've used them myself.
Me too. They're pretty impressive.
What about data analytics?
Is that important for authors?
Absolutely. Platforms like Amazon KDP,
Uh-huh.
they give you all sorts of data.
About your readers?
Their buying habits.
How they interact with your book?
You can use that data to understand what works
What readers want.
and how to improve your writing.
So it's not just about writing a good ebook.
It's about using data to make smart decisions.
About marketing and your future books.
A data-driven approach.
I like that.
So as we wrap up this ebook deep dive,
It's been a journey.
I want to emphasize that this is just the beginning.
The beginning.
The world of ebooks is full of possibilities.
Endless possibilities.
For those who are willing to learn and adapt.
Embrace innovation.
Never stop learning.
Wow, what a great way to end this.
We've covered so much.
I feel like I've learned a ton.
Remember, you have the power to create
To publish, to connect with readers.
in ways we couldn't have imagined before.
So what story are you burning to tell?
How will you share it with the world?
We hope this deep dive has given you the tools and the inspiration.
To take the plunge.
Thanks for joining us on this exciting exploration.
Happy writing, everyone!